Hey, it's Myla. Welcome to another Myla Minutes. I'm so excited to have you here. Thanks so much for clicking play. So one of the most challenging things to me is that in parenting, your kid is constantly changing. My joke is like, if I had a job in 6 months, I'd eventually learn where everything was. I'd learn how to make photocopies. I'd find the copy machine. And as a parent, I feel like they keep moving the copy machine. So you find it, it's on floor 6, yay! And in parenthood, suddenly it's not on floor 6 anymore, it's on floor 42. And so right when you get the hang of something, they're changing. And so one of the things that I think is really helpful is looking at developmental information. We do a really good job of that usually when our kids are very young because they develop so much in the first 2 years. We're often looking at Baby Center and we're looking at lots of information about development. But then as they get a bit older, that seems to fall away. We stop looking at that as much. And I find it super helpful to look at developmental information just to validate, oh, this is what this age is like versus, oh, this is just what my kid is like. In fact, I have a joke, which is it developmental or a character flaw? Spin the wheel. So are all 6-year-olds jerks or are you a jerk? Oh, wait, you were a jerk when you were 6 and 7 and 8. Oh man, I'm gonna have to parent the crap out of this. So looking at what a typical age, and again, development isn't the same for everyone, right? So development can shift and change, but just a general idea, like 5-year-old boys like to play with their penis. Not just my kid, lots of kids. So that can be helpful in feeling like, oh no, I'm screwing this up. So really understanding. So there are some great resources. There's some books, in fact, that are quite old, but they're super useful. They're by Bates and Ames, and I will put a link to that information in the notes for this particular episode. But really using developmental research and information as a way to check your assumptions, but also know that, wow, 2-year-olds don't understand cause and effect, for example, and 3-year-olds tend to be trying to control their environment. That's why they're always bossing everybody around and super mad, because they're trying to get you to do what they want you to do. And it can be super frustrating, the power struggles that you can get into, but that's normal and that's gonna pass. And so making really strict rules around certain things aren't really useful because ultimately they aren't going to be able to follow those rules because of their age, not because they're defiant or not because they are trying to not do what you want. It is because they are actually not even biologically capable of doing so. So looking at developmental stuff, especially as your kid gets older, even into the teen years, is super helpful in terms of making sure what you're doing as a parent is in line with who your kid is. So meeting them where they are versus trying to make them into something that they're not at that time. So thanks so much for joining me. Quick Myla Minute, some words to live by, some things to try at home. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share, and please let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.